the real significance of these on-ramps to crypto being shut down is that as people lose faith in certain stable coins, or they lose faith in crypto exchanges, or if they lose faith in crypto asset securities, like the crypto tokens that the SEC is currently going after, they exit those positions. And since they're not going to withdraw their money back into fiat banks because there are no off-ramps, the natural trade is to trade all those crypto assets for Bitcoin and then put their monetary energy into the Bitcoin network. So I think this is all fairly bullish for Bitcoin.
Michael Saylor, along with his software and business intelligence firm MicroStrategy, has been making waves in the world of Bitcoin. The company recently paid off its loan to a now-defunct Silvergate Bank at a 22% discount and purchased around 7,500 Bitcoin, solidifying its position as the public company with the largest Bitcoin holding in the world. In their Q1 2023 earnings report, MicroStrategy reported a smaller accounting write-down for its Bitcoin holding compared to the previous quarter. The company's CFO noted that their conviction in Bitcoin remains strong and they continue to strategically manage their balance sheet through the addition of Bitcoin.
Please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to drop your comment and observations in the comment section below. Thanks and enjoy the video.
We have progressively built up a Bitcoin position up to 140,000 Bitcoin over the past 2.5 years. When Bitcoin traded from 66,000 all the way down to 16,000, we took an impairment loss. In the course of the last 12 weeks, that Bitcoin position has traded up $2 billion in fair market value. So, of course, when it's trading down, there are tax consequences and indefinite intangible write-offs. But when it's trading up, we reverse some of the tax accounting. The indefinite intangible treatment hasn't changed any. But I think the short of it is the software business is very stable, and it's a cash cow. And we use it to pay our interest on our debt and to acquire more Bitcoin. And the Bitcoin itself is our belief that Bitcoin is the ultimate digital scarcity network. And because Bitcoin has been moving up about 50% a year on average over the last 3 years, the real key with Bitcoin is just to be able to hold on to it and stomach the volatility. And we have conditioned our shareholders and our bondholders to understand that we're long-term hodlers. And because everybody is aligned in that interest, we're able to weather that volatility, and we end up doing very, very well as Bitcoin recovers. I think right now there are two twin drivers, right? There's the macroeconomic concern about inflation, and as inflation takes place, people lose confidence in fiat currencies. And that means they start to realize that everything valued on cash flows is a currency derivative, and Bitcoin is not valued on cash flows. It's in a digital scarcity. The failure of the banks, Silvergate Bank, Signature Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, now First Republic Bank, causes people in the Western world to start to lose a little bit of faith in the banking system. And they remember that Bitcoin is a bank in cyberspace run by incorruptible software. So the phrase "be your own bank" has emerged as an investment idea in the United States, but it's really a matter of financial survival elsewhere. And so the combination of that concern about inflation and counterparty risk with banks is driving Bitcoin's adoption. It's also being driven, by the way, by the crypto crackdown. And as people lose faith in crypto exchanges, crypto securities, and cryptocurrencies, there's a natural migration of capital from those crypto ecosystems into Bitcoin, since it's viewed as the risk-off safe haven asset of the crypto space. Well, you know, I think what happened to Silvergate is unfortunate. I'll note that they weren't seized by the regulators. They're not in receivership. They actually were able to return all their deposits, and they're working out of that situation in a responsible fashion. And so my hat is off to them. I think it's very, very difficult time for any bank that had a large portfolio of long-dated bonds and interest rates surging from almost nothing to 5% in 12 months, I think is largely responsible for the difficulties that the banking sector has undergone. I think for those that are acquiring and holding Bitcoin, it doesn't make a big difference. I think the real significance of these on-ramps to crypto being shut down is that as people lose faith in certain stable coins, or they lose faith in crypto exchanges, or if they lose faith in crypto asset securities, like the crypto tokens that the SEC is currently going after, they exit those positions, and since they're not going to withdraw their money back into fiat banks because there are no off-ramps, the natural trade is to trade all those crypto assets for Bitcoin and then put their monetary energy into the Bitcoin network. So I think this is all fairly bullish for Bitcoin. People are trying to figure out what they can trust, and Bitcoin is the most trustworthy crypto asset. It's the most trustworthy crypto network. There is no second best.
MicroStrategy, a business analytics firm, has been making significant purchases of Bitcoin over the past year. In March 2023, the company tweeted that it had paid off its $205 million loan to Silvergate at a 22% discount and had purchased over 6,000 Bitcoins. As of April 4, 2023, MicroStrategy holds 140,000 Bitcoins, acquired for approximately $4.17 billion at an average price of $29,803 per Bitcoin. This acquisition includes an additional 1,045 Bitcoins purchased in April for $29.3 million. MicroStrategy's CEO, Michael Saylor, has expressed his unwavering conviction in Bitcoin, stating that the regulatory crackdown and banking sector crisis are both bullish for the leading crypto asset. In addition to its Bitcoin purchases, MicroStrategy has also reported positive earnings for its software business. The company's total revenue for Q1 2023 was $121.9 million, a 2.2% increase compared to Q1 2022, and its net income for the same period was $461.2 million, up from a loss of $130.8 million in Q1 2022. MicroStrategy's stock has risen by 6.68% today and 126.28% year-to-date. What are your thoughts on MicroStrategy's Bitcoin purchases and Saylor's belief in the future of Bitcoin despite regulatory and banking challenges? Please share your comments and observations in the section below. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these two awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.